Hi, today in this video we're going to talk about getting started with your website and what type of hosting you need to get started. Now you can buy anywhere from $5 a month up to $150 a month or $250 a month just for hosting. So let's talk through some of the things you need to look for when getting started. Now if you're just starting out and you have just one website you're going to be hosting, you probably can get by with some type of shared hosting. And this is a lot more affordable, can be less than $10 a month, and really you can build up and open up new hosting, virtual hosting or dedicated hosting later on. So let's look at the main things you need to look at when you're looking at a host provider and what they offer. So the first thing you're going to be thinking about is going to be your bandwidth and space available on your server. So most of the time 5 gigabytes per monthly transfer will be enough for you starting out. And again, you want to be able to expand on that moving forward. If you need to add more bandwidth or disk space moving forward, then that provider should be able to afford that to you. And you can upgrade that later on. The next thing you want to be looking at is the number of add-on domains that you can bring in. Now, an add-on domain is something, let's say you have redcracker.com, but you also have another website or another niche you're going to be marketing to, and you have a totally separate domain. If you have two different domains, you want to make sure that you have the ability to add on domains. Most hosting providers allow you to host at least 10 different websites with different domains, and some popular ones actually allow you to host unlimited websites with different domains on there. So just be thinking about that. If you're just getting started having one website, you don't really need a lot of add-on domains, but it's nice to have those in case you need them. The next thing you're going to need is subdomains. Now, for instance, if your website is redcracker.com, you may want to do later on something like blog.redcracker.com or ecommerce.redcracker.com or landingpage.redcracker.com. So a subdomain is essentially a totally different website with its own unique content. You can install a whole new version of Wordpress on there, a whole new website altogether, and they're nice to have as a feature to have that add-on domain. The next thing you're going to be looking at is email addresses. Most hosting packages, the nice ones, are unlimited email addresses, and you can also obviously control your email addresses through who you purchase your domain through, but it's nice to actually work them through your website hosting instead. It gives you more functionality, more features. The next thing is the number of MySQL databases. So for the instance of WordPress, that needs one MySQL database. And most of them you should have at least a limit of 10, but most of them should be really unlimited with how many databases you can have. This could be for certain scripts you're running, it could be for a WordPress installation. There's a whole lot of things that need databases to work and function properly. The next thing you want to have access to is the cPanel. cPanel is essentially your control panel of the back part of your server. And it's the world's leading control panel. It's called cPanel. And it's used by the majority of shared hosting providers. It's got great features, it's got video tutorials, and it's great for the absolute beginner or the professional moving forward. And it gives you a lot of one-click installations and stuff like that. Kind of walks you through adding email addresses, adding add-on domains, subdomains, etc. The biggest thing you want to be looking for is the last thing on the list here is support and upgrades. And along with this also goes with the background of the company. You don't want to pay less for something that, a company that doesn't really have the background or the support to assist you. If your website goes down, you want to be able to give them a call, submit a ticket, and get that website back up. So this is the biggest thing you can look at. I'd pay an extra few dollars a month just to make sure that you had proper support and they were able to upgrade your package as you move forward, as your website grows, your web traffic grows, your bandwidth needs expand. So that's the number one thing you should be looking for. I'm going to put a few links below this video with some great hosting companies that work great for WordPress and anything else you could be using it for. Great companies I've used in the past that my clients use that I think that will be a great fit for you. So check the links below. And if you want more great video tutorials on marketing your online business, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel here, and we'll see you in the next video.